First blood spills. I demand more.
They don't really have any hard lockdown on IG.
Yeah.
I'd like them to grab something like that. I think his kick sense okay. Gives them more team fight, which they kind of lack right now.
Nyx Assassin would also give them some more vision, some more scout though.
They
That
seem
might be
decided.
nice. Oh, it's a
so
Weaver.
is it going to be support Weaver or support Bat then?
Weaver
Who
Axe
knows?
is a pretty good counter to RP, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting.
I like that. Although,
In and just before you don't miss any action, we've got Faith getting taken down by XXS. He's a bit annoyed, gods, that NewBee, they took his Magnus away from him.
Those Spirit that were available, they must really look at this hero out like some of the OG games and say, this is going to be absolutely absurd. We need to play more out.
On top lane, XXS,
Oh,
he was hoping to go for this trick, but NewBee were well aware of it. You've
Kaka's
got
waiting
Kaka
for
and
the
Faith.
roll. He doesn't want to miss it.
On to walk for a fair bit of the Firefly here, but with the roll forward, they've got vision on him. And now down, back on the ground. XX says he can try and buy as much time as he can, duking for the tree line. In fact, Faith's been caught on the wrong side. He can't get in close enough for the lockdown, and XXS...
Roll number 2. Will this one land?
He's got to hit it, and he's not going to, but he may have body blocked him up here. XXS trying for the duke round for the tree line, but NewBee will.
Pick this Weaver. Like, it's kind of a 4, but also a 4 that's going to get something in the lane.
Blooming heck,
Oh
SCCC nearly
gosh.
found the kill there.
Is he gonna find the kill? Tower hits, okay, not quite enough. SCC will survive.
Yeah, also had an Earth Spirit rolling in, trying to clean up, but wasn't able to find it. Top lane, once again, XXS trying to play around, tease with the Luna, slow down U9's farm, but it's only going to end up giving them another kill. Top lane, aggression once again from NewBee as XXS, the third time being taken down up here.
The junglers are going to kind of levitate towards the safer place to be.
And it really feels for IG. They've got to make something happen at this play. They're smoked up with Q and XXS, but he came with the 3 of them there on NewBee. It's very hard for them to get something done, and once again, Bat in trouble. The boulder smash into the right-click damage from U9 brings him down once more, and this top lane is turning out to be an absolute disaster for IG.
Yeah. SCC's even rotating for a second kill, but Boca can Shikuchi and TP, there we go. Yeah, we'll pop the stick charges for that. Not really the best hero to fight at this stage of the game, but may look to do so.
Well, they will find
Nicely
him.
done.
Kaka, and Kaka won't have any means of escape as he just tries to walk it off as long as he can, but no way he...
See some recovery later on. Weaver with an axe is going to be fantastic as a saving tool.
Oh, and in fact, we just had there Burning, jumped in with the Omni Slash as he walked into Kaka, but backups there for NewBee as they will punish Burning. There's actually a TP coming into this bottom lane. The rest of IG smoking around.
Burning
could be in a lot of trouble, yeah. Very kind of blind TP really coming through from him as the team was not instantly behind him. Now they'll turn up. We'll see if they can turn it. Good concoction there onto 2. Kaka drops the Magnetize. Is able to roll away as well here. KP is out of mana, so not too much that he can turn and offer as NewBee are getting brought to pieces here. 2 to fall. XXS will tick out to the Magnetize, but the rest of IG continue to chase. They're looking for KP on the mag. KP has the blink just in time before the Radiance comes into contact. Skewers down, looks for the TP out, and he will make it.
He looked like a goner. I can't believe he got away from that Radiance damage. Know that the Alchemist is going to be able to continue farming, continue pulling further and further ahead, and Alk joining up with a fight is enough to tip the scales there.
And top lane Kaka, a little too close for his own comfort as XXS scouted him out with the Invis, buying time for the rest of IG to move in, and OP.
In like his jungle, 2 in the top, 1 in the bottom. They had warded up everything.
Mid
Nice
lane,
stuns.
Boca, yeah, not getting a chance to get out of there at all. Straight up, bringing him down.
Story right now is that NewBee do feel pressed for time. They want to try and get a high ground siege going. They want to take a tier 3 tower in Iraq.
Oh, and there's the jump in already, but the swap's there from Faith to counter it. Faith will be focused first, ripped to pieces. Oh, KP! He gets a beautiful jump in, and in fact, with the damage from SCCC, they've taken the bat and the jug. The Rubik's a fall as well. KP managing to sneak in with that RP has just made that fight at the start. It's not an immediate disaster. OP is tracing down, ready to try and rectify it for IG. They brought down the Ursa. Can they find U9 as well? That's the question. He's moving closer and closer.
They might kill him twice.
They are going to get the range by the looks of it for the concoction. U9 looks to man to dodge it, doesn't quite get the timing. So IG will bring him down once. OP, Baboka and Q ready to surrounding him for the second kill as they'll find U9. And again, despite NewBee's best efforts.
Time lapse is like 20?
It goes right down, doesn't it? It levels up and well, pickoffs are being made.
16, okay, there we go.
And in fact, IG not only finding one, they will find a second again. Faith caught out of position. As
It feels like that's like a outdated concept.
mid lane, poor old Kaka came out, was trying to find her.
Not valuing the stats on the carry, and Burning probably just saying like, look, there's more playmaking potential, like
He's
XXS.
fine. He used to play support for a bit, didn't he, Burner?
Yeah.
Well, the swap here onto XXS, the man with the axe. NewBee trying to go in, but OP's already there with the response. BKB's popped by U9, moving forward with the ultimate, trying to force them back, but OP's Manta style illusions just tank it up.
Oh dear.
And BKB's popped for that one.
And
NewBee
Eclipse.
don't find a kill.
BKB Eclipse,
Oh,
good
and
luck
look what's been
contesting
stolen.
Road.
Q, he's got Eclipse himself.
Pull him an axe, quick.
He is ready to fight. IG want to go. Magic Missile onto XXS on the front lines. Will be time lapse there. The jump in from SCC. Tries to go for Baboka. Isn't going to make it. He himself has also popped the enrage and the BKB. He's getting himself back up. But the dual lasso comes out, gets two. KP slides it with a beautiful RP. He's caught three. Do they have the damage? They've taken down two, NewBee. They're turning towards OP, but they can't bring him down. The Abyssal Blade
There's a
comes out
time
to
lapse.
U9. Time lapse comes through. Burning survives. KP has to run away, but Burning looking to chase him. Brings him down with the crits. OP and Baboka find Faith, and Kaka tries his best to roll away. There's been a buyback from SCC. He will find Burning. He turns towards OP. Can they kill this Alchemist? The Solar Crest is on him. He's too speedy. He's out of there.
SCC
Buyback
still
from KP
chasing.
as well.
Not going to get
They,
there.
yeah, they can't get him.
They got to get roast, so they just shoot through buybacks. If you secure roast, those buybacks are worth it. But getting in there is the #1 priority now.
Man, the damage that was done there by that Alchemist,
That's burning
7.5k.
buyback. So far deciding not to, perhaps thinking the Alchem defended himself.
OP wants to contest this. He's ready to go. Roshan falling low. Can he get some sort of a steal hit? U9 pops the BKB, but it's down to the tire. SCCC will pick up the Aegis. OP though, concoction out to the high ground. XXS playing around with the idea. KP recover the Shadow Blade. No RP though for 40 seconds still. The lasso's there. They'll bring the Ursa down once. OP ready for round two. Enrage off cooldown in about 5 seconds. He's been telekinesed up. U9's there as well to back him up. NewBee do have the full lineup. Burning still not there for IG, but OP, he is just running in on his own, forcing NewBee to back away. This Alchemist absolutely massive. Concoction onto Faith. The Venge almost certainly going to go down. The rest of NewBee will be able to get themselves back to temporary safety on the high ground.
It's just constant uptime for OP, and I think that's the crazy thing we're seeing with this hero more and more, is that you almost always have Chemical Rage. With the Octarine core in the late game, you always have that extra attack speed, and more important, all that extra HP regen. You go on the up, if you don't kill him, he's going to heal up.
KP skewers back, he has the RP available. They'll catch him in, but the time lapse, Baboka saves OP.
no.
He's back to hitting the racks.
That
KP did hold on to the RP though, he still has it.
But no Eclipse.
Stolen again by Q. Again taking the Eclipse out of the hands of U9.
Alga's still the majority of damage in these fights.
OP in, immediately swapped back in. Oh, they tried for the skewer, but KP a little off the mark there.
Yeah.
Didn't get the skewer back on OP. So OP back to just focusing the racks. KP looks to move forward. SC jumps in. An immediate pistol blaze there with the Omni as well from Burning. They've lost Ursa. SCC is down. U9 manning up. Forces OP back. He's got a lot of damage on his hands. The BKB's out. OP looking to jump forward. KP holds back the RP. Has the bugs on him. Can't get the blink off. OP
Freeing up some space to hit the buildings here.
20 seconds and U9.
What's happening, Tom? They lost the melee racks. The creeps.
The creeps are doing it for NewBee, that's for sure on this top lane.
What?
Jump in though from the bat. They've grabbed KP. KP will be swapped out. Faith gives his life. U9 plus the BKB moves forward. Burning starting to be forced back. Faith focused by OP. They've lost the Rubik. Moving on to IG's half of the map. Ready to go with this rapier in hand.
Nice high ground ward, but they won't see anything right. Well, actually, they do see stuff here.
Oh, hang on. They managed to find the bat as well. Perfect way to start. One of the issues really when they try and commit for the fight, Kaka. Well, yeah, it's a Yule's dodge, the concoction. Now OP quarter around to the sidelines. They've got the Lucid Beam on him. KP comes in with the RP. U9 puts the BKB. Look at this damage with the rapier, but the time lapse is there. Baboka will save OP for the time being. Omnisash from burning as he jumps in. The lasso is there onto the CCC. Is going to be fine. Turns, looks to fight. Concoction, self-concoction, but it does stun the two of them as well. Matching myself from Faith. Unite manning up OP again. Baboka with the time lapse, keeping OP alive. Faith falling low Kakra as well. Unite, can he bring him down a second time before Baboka has that time lapse again? The out. He's trying to run. He realizes Unite has the bonus damage. He has too much. OP is killing all of Unite's friends. Unite is
on
alone.
his own.
The team watches on. Unite says, boys, I've
got no
this.
boots.
The concoction comes through onto him. He has Eclipse, but he can't get it out. Unite goes down as OP picks the Ultra Kill up.
You can really sell those TP scrolls, bro. I don't think you want to disassemble. You need the mana from your energy booster.
Yeah, you need that force stuff, yeah.
So we'll probably just see him try and shockwave a quick wave.
Good swap. Very, 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 very good swap.
He's got Blink though. He's silenced. Oh, Kaka gets a silence.
Stunned up as
Loaded
well.
sold. Okay.
Will force him back. SCCC though jumped in.
What
Has
happened there?
buyback. Does have the buyback. OP.
But I don't know. It might be worth selling your treads to get there for this fight.
Look at KP on the sidelines. OP will get swapped back. Being careful about how they go, and they know that Baboka will be there with the save.
Even the healing ward, the Aux heal is just insane right now.
KP really needs to get something here, but there's the lasso jumping. KP will find the RP, only onto one. SCCC trying to bring down him. And the Mass Stone's coming through. The Lotus Sword refracting the Magic Missile back onto the bench. And in we go. Q, I believe, with the stolen Eclipse, just rips it to pieces once again, and it's all too much for NewBee.
Baboka was just standing there like, all right, who do I time lapse? Who's dying? No one's dying. What do I do? I'm just standing in the trees. No one's dying. Oh, okay, we just won the fight. I didn't have to use time lapse. Like,
It was not enough.